should be good. Hi guys! I just want you to check out this new recipe that I'm doing today. Actually, it's not new to me. I've done it before. I just had to go over it and just change a little things to make it Daniel friendly. And I love it. It's one of my favorites. And I know you guys are gonna enjoy it, okay? So we're gonna start with a can of chickpeas. And we're gonna drain them and rinse them. And when I just finished putting them, you can just smash them with a potato smasher or with a fork. I just was lazy and I put it in the small chopper. And it calls also for vegetable broth, but instead of vegetable broth, we're going to use the liquid from the chickpeas. So when you're draining this, make sure you drain it in a bowl to catch all the liquid. It's just as good as vegetable broth, okay? We're gonna do, the recipe calls for, and I'm gonna read off of it because as many times as I've done it, I still follow the recipe, okay? So this is 1 medium onion chopped, okay? 1 medium bell pepper chopped, and we have 2 cloves of garlic for this recipe, and I'm gonna mince it in there. Half a cup of tomato sauce, plain tomato sauce, and of course I use sofrito, so I just put a teaspoon of sofrito in there already. And it calls for any plant-based milk. We're using almond milk and with no sugar, so it's unflavored and it's just unsweetened almond milk. And that would be 2 tablespoons full. Okay, and all the spices, I just mixed it in together because it's easier for me to there. And let me call out the spices for you. It's going to be half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Make sure if you're purchasing paprika for the first time that you read it and it's not spicy, because sometimes paprika comes spicy. Half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and to give it that smoky flavor. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Once everything is sauteed and made, if you need to put anything else to flavor it, they do recommend salt and pepper to taste at the end, okay? And come follow me so you can see me making this. Just gonna saute this a little bit, stir it until the green peppers are soft. Basically, you're just gonna cook the onions about 3 to 5 minutes until the bell peppers are soft, because the onions are gonna cook before the actual bell peppers. Continue to stir until the veggies get soft. And I'm going to add the garlic now and the spices. Now we're going to add in our chickpeas. This would be a vegetarian option for the people who don't use chicken in this recipe. But because I omitted some of the ingredients from the actual recipe, this is a Daniel fast friendly version. super easy. Now I'm gonna taste this to see if I actually need some salt and pepper, but that's basically it. Come, let's have a taste. So we're gonna taste this to see how it tastes, right? That's pretty good. Now, one thing I've learned throughout the years in cooking, no one has taught me to cook, by the way. I learned on my own, trial and error. One thing I've learned is you never ever over season it. It's better for you to doctor it up towards the end than for it to be too salty or too spicy or whatever the case may be, where it's going to be destroyed. So it does need actually a little bit of salt and pepper, which I already have here. All right. So what I chose to eat this were a few romaine lettuce instead of actual taquitos, where you would use a flour tortilla. And so you rinse them, you cut them to whatever size you want, and I am going to pat them dry because I didn't get to do that. And this should be able to store for about, if they last, a good 5 days, if it lasts. And we're just gonna fill these up like wraps. Let's taste it. That's good. Look at that. Again, if you feel like there's more seasoning, I could even put some chili peppers in there if I wanted some more spice. A little bit of vinegar maybe, because I like to put vinegar in certain foods. I like the acidity, but other than that, it's pretty good. And I dare you to try this. Try this out and have fun. God bless you guys.